It does feel like it's too early on a Monday morning to be doing this. I'm heading south, getting the Horsham train. We're going to the Leasure station in West Sussex. So, a couple of things, taking my life into my own hands because I'm getting a Southern service, but hey, it's a day where there's not a strike. Obviously the Southern services are late, the Brighton train there is late, my train to Horsham already running 4 minutes late. And the observant amongst you will have noticed that whilst I have my tea, I don't as of yet, have a companion. The companion is coming.
Faygate, Little Haven and Horsham. The next station is East Croydon.
My companion isn't joining me until later, so I'm going to look at some railway maps and maybe have some more tea. We're getting there. We're due into Faygate at about 9:15. Some railway maps for me to look at whilst we do this, and this is quite exciting actually because back in the day, some of you will know this, if you're at least as old as me, possibly older, you remember British Rail, and you remember the times when you used to be able to get a massively thick, I don't have one, like a timetable booklet. Inside those timetables for the whole country, you've got one of these, a National Railway timetable map they called it. This is the most up-to-date one I have from 2005. Going back through the archives, I've actually got my old one from 1994-95. Before that, the 1991 to 1992 one, when it was called the British Rail Passenger Map. Do you want to have a look? We'll unfold it. There's a map of all the railways in the country. Now I've looked online, and the most recent one that I can find is from 2013. Click Show More. Always click Show More. Always read the description. There's a version, I'll link to the PDF, there's this from 2013. They don't make these paper maps anymore. Or do they? Because the other day I was at Paddington and I was inquiring about sleeper tickets in the night Riviera. It was a quiet day and I got chatting to a lovely good guy in the ticket office. I think his name was Pat. Basically he said, well, you can sort of get a timetable, you can get this, and this is in effect the timetable booklet, except it's just for GWR services. It's quite thick in itself, so you can get these for £5. I then messaged my friend saying, look, you can still get these timetable things, and he went, how much is it? And I went, it was £5, and he went, well, the South West Trains one is free. If you then go to Waterloo, you can get this, and this is the South West Trains equivalent, but look, it's free. So, if there are any other tots watching, paper timetable booklets are good.
Little Haven and Horsham. The next station is Hawley.
The thing I meant to tell you is that inside the GWR booklet, you do actually get this. It's a map of GWR services, and on the other side
This train is the Southern service.
is the closest thing that you can get to that National Railway map, which you can no longer get. Look, so it's a map of the entire country, and they call it the National Rail Network map. So well done, seriously, well done GWR for still producing a paper map of all the UK railways. Well done. It's a 12-car train. You can't walk all the way through, or can you? Is it split into 4? I don't know. Again, somebody in the YouTube comments will be telling me, because I'm on a class 377, whether you can walk through all 12 or whether it's split into 3 sections of 4. But if you can't walk through the 3 sections of 4, and say you're in carriage 9, and then you realise with one stop to go that you need to be in the front 5 carriages, what do? You can't. You then can't walk through to be carriage 5.
Customers, please note that you can only alight from the front 5 coaches, as this station has a short platform.
Faygate
Please ensure you are travelling in the correct part of the train.
It's also a short platform. And we are approaching Faygate. Let's do it. That is a short platform. Let's wave the train off anyway. Bye-bye train. You can go through. There are interconnecting doors on 377. Okay, so see you train. So if you were in carriage 12, you could have walked through to carriage 5. And welcome to Faygate. My companion is here, it's my mum. Just in time. Look, this is the 9:36 to London Bridge. This is going to really confuse the driver or the guard because we're not going to get on. We're not getting on.
Train spotters.
Does anybody ever get on?
I think so.
Right, so the first important thing is, you've seen these videos, is where's my cup of tea?
It's in the car.
What have you brought?
Hot pomegranate drink.
Have you brought a drink?
Yeah.
I didn't even ask her
Hot
to.
pomegranate. Mums always bring tea, don't they?
So what I think we should do is go and get the drink and then we'll sit on the bench
Yeah.
and we'll make the tea. I think this one's dry, right?
It looks a bit dry.
I honestly didn't ask her to bring a drink, but you have brought a drink.
Mum's
Why is it hot pomegranate and not
Well,
a
it
tea?
avoids the whole milk tea.
Oh, I see.
Herbal
Right.
tea, you know.
When Richard came with me to Longcross, he brought a little bit of milk. Have you ever been to Faygate
no,
before?
I haven't had a Faygate.
Okay. You brought Jaffa cakes. That is important. Whilst I would love to just sit and eat Jaffa cakes and drink that delicious herbal tea all morning, we do actually have to sort of explore
I know we do.
the wonders of Faygate
I know
Station.
we do.
Yeah. Best of all, do you know how many people use this station every year?
Probably about 50.
In a Magica video, I'm going to freeze the video whilst I tell my mum the figures, and then she's going to regurgitate them. So we're freezing the video now. Like magic, Mum, how many people a year do you think use this station?
Oh, I'd say about 13,220, maybe one or two.
Okay, but that
Here
figure
or there.
that figure won't appear until you make some sort of hand gesture on screen to make that number appear.
13,222, I think, definitely.
Was that your hand?
Yeah, hand gesture.
You should do it like a
13,222.
very good. Now divide that by 365. So it's 36 point something. It's 36
Oh,
people.
my maths has gone.
No, it's 36 people a day.
Oh, okay.
13,222 divided by 365. So 36 people a day,
Okay,
we think, use this station.
that's not that. That's good.
Should we go and have a look round?
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's go and have a look
I
around.
think we should.
My mum's put a hat. Well, if you're putting your hat on, I'll go put my hat
It's
on.
a bit damp.
Can you hold the camera while I put the hat on?
Could do. Look, everyone, Jeff's putting his hat
I
on.
don't actually know where my hat is.
Jeff, make sure the label's pointing to the front, can you?
Label to the front or the back?
Just slightly to one
Surely
side.
the label should be to the
no,
back.
no, slightly to one
No,
side.
the label always go. What?
Absolute no, just slightly to one
Oh,
side.
well, okay.
You have no style, Mr. Marshall.
Hang on, we can make that our poll, right? Like in this. Hang on, what corner is it? In that corner here.
I think here or there.
Here. This video's poll. Should the label, what you're saying, what the choice is, be at
Well,
the
I
front,
think slightly to
side,
the
or the
left
back?
or slightly to the right, just
Okay,
sort of off
that is
centre.
this video's YouTube poll. If you're wearing a hat with a label, where should the label appear? Please vote now.
Never at the back, no. You want people to see it, don't you?
There's a ticket machine over here. You would like to investigate the ticket machine, Mother?
What would I do with it?
Just have a look.
It's working.
It is working. However, there's no DMI, there's no dot matrix display board, but there is one of these help points that you get, which should display the train information. And on this side here, can you see what's happened,
He's
Mum?
got a script error.
Welcome to Faygate board. There's a blank board, our network, maintenance, and obviously, you know, the ubiquitous strike notice. I think the blank board should be where the timetable is, because there's no times. Even on the southbound platform, there's no times. If you turned up here, where's the timetable?
You'd have no idea.
At every of these Leasure Stations videos, we look at like where the times are. Exactly. What if you don't have a smartphone? So I can tell you now, folks, that I looked it up, and there's about 6 or 7 trains in the morning, and then again the same in the evening. And it's a bit like Beaulieu Road. There's one lunchtime train. So again, it's like peak hours only, Monday to Friday. I can't remember if there's a Saturday or Sunday service.
Your call is being connected. Please wait.
I'm just wanting a train time, please.
Yes, travelling from?
I'm at Faygate station in West Sussex. I wish to go to London Bridge in London, obviously.
From Faygate, yeah, West Sussex in the Planet Journey to London Bridge, yeah, then the next available train I'm getting is at 12:04 from Faygate. That is with 2 changes.
What time, can you repeat that?
So there's now a ramp
Hot coffees and buns.
down to the southbound platform. All right, we're on the southbound platform. Now this is better. The help point here is actually working, and that 10:36 that came through earlier, sorry, the 9:36 London Bridge, that was displayed on there. But now, with nothing for the next couple of hours, it says no services currently available at this station. And on this side, dun, 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 it's the permit to travel machine. As a souvenir, it's kind of. You have to we have to put like 5p in, and
okay.
Some people try and collect
Oh, all right.
permit to travel.
On me.
I've got.
Sorry.
Some people do this as a
I
hobby.
left my bag in the car.
Would you like to
Absolutely.
do
10p?
the 5? You do the minimum
Oh,
amount
the minimum.
possible.
You sure? You sure this is going to work?
Would you like some Faygate facts? So the station was opened in 1848.
Right.
It's always been called Faygate. Some stations are sometimes called something else, and they changed their name. But it used to be a single track, and then about 20 years after it opened in the 1860s, they upgraded it to a double track.
That's good.
We noticed how the clock is behind like a grill.
Do they think they have a lot of vandals?
They had that at Dolan. They had the exact same clock at Dolan. I don't think I did that in the Dolan video. It might be in the outtakes. Have you noticed how the clock, Vicky, is behind some sort of grill mesh?
Yep.
As if they think someone's going to come along
Well,
and vandalise the clock.
they might take it because it's a nice clock.
It is a nice clock.
So I think that's probably sensible.
No, it's plastic. It's not even wood. Maybe crime is rife here in Dolan. Kids come and steal the clock.
We're watching a raid. Quick, quick. Film it. Film it.
Where'd they go? Down there, down off the tracks. You turn right, you turn right. The police have just turned up to bust some kids. Shit! You've got it on video. Is he down there? Where'd he go? Just explain what happened. We're crossing back from the southbound to northbound platform, and you're like, oh, where should we get some food from? And maybe there's a cafe. And you saw these two kids.
Saw 2 teenage boys with what looked like food and sandwiches and bags.
And you said, oh, they must have found a shop or something.
Yeah, but just as I went to ask them, the police pulled up.
Police
The
cars
boys
turned
split
up.
one direction, one the other, dropping all their booty, and then we got questioned by the police because we're on a crime scene.
So Sussex Police is here. Now I'm not sure how much of the footage I should be allowed to use. The police officer has given me her details, and I've now got to send in my video to Sussex Police. We've come to Faygate, where you're
But
like,
nothing
happens. And what happened is that some police come and bust some kids. They said that they just maybe done a local robbery or burglary.
And they're selling drugs.
And that there was a big smell of weed from the bag. I don't know what the difference is between a burglary and a robbery. I think we're not going to beat that, are we, in terms of things happening at Faygate?
Action day.
Action day.
How to liven
That
up your Monday morning.
It's Faygate. Mum, are you going without me?
Yeah.
What? You got? Mum, I need a ride home.
You're bloody in with the crime. I know they were only dropping the drugs off for you and your gang.
But I need a ride home, Mum.
No, you're in the middle of... Get a train. There's one at 12 o'clock.
Mum, don't leave me here.
12 o'clock.
No.